Hello, and welcome back to Jungle Gym Reptiles. It's been a minute since I took another video. I really got to get on a schedule doing this. It's just so hard with life going on, doing work, and trying to make videos at the same time. It sometimes doesn't mash all together. Gonna be making a bit of a montage video today. Me and my girlfriend went up to the biggest reptile expo in the Pacific Northwest up in Puyallup, Washington. It was a lot of fun. Lots of vendors up there, lots of variety of different animals, and so much fun just to see all the different reptiles and all sorts of birds up there, and there was just so much. She got a little upset because I had to kind of beg her a little bit, but I did come home with someone. We don't have a name for her yet. She's in her starting enclosure, so when I show you this, don't think this is her permanent enclosure. This is just the enclosure she came with when I bought her. And there are obviously plans to upgrade her. But let's see if we can see her. She is in here somewhere. She's right down there. We can't really get a good shot of her. There she is. That is our new Jackson chameleon. Now, she's just a baby, so I'm kind of letting her settle in before. I held her yesterday, and she seemed to do okay. She doesn't really have her grip yet, so she kept falling. But she's so cool, and I love her so much. She's just absolutely amazing. And that's why I'm doing the video in here instead of out in the living room today, just because I wanted to kind of stay near her. I've been staying near her quite a bit throughout the day. It's how I am with all my reptiles all the time, but especially with a newer reptile, I kind of want to give a lot of attention and a lot of focus on her, especially with how young she is, being only 3 months old. Now, I trust vendors. I don't know if that's how young you can sell them, but we're taking very good care of her. I got a misting system that I spray her with. She doesn't like it, but she'll get used to it. And I've been putting pinheads in there and making sure she eats them, watching her carefully, and she's been eating them. It's very entertaining and fascinating watching her eat them. She kind of wants to be left alone. Whenever I put my hand in there, she kind of wanders away from it. But yeah, it was a great time going up to the expo in Puyallup. We got another one coming up in Vancouver next month that we'll be going to as well. We'll go ahead and film as much of that as we can and post it to the YouTube channel. These are great experiences when you're involved in this reptile world of ours, going out there and seeing all these vendors that know what they're doing. They're experts in their fields, and that's really where you want to buy these reptiles. There's nothing wrong with your local pet stores. I am strongly against buying from Petco and PetSmart. They're not very care friendly when it comes to taking care of reptiles. I've had very bad experiences with them, like I've discussed in the past, where they're just not very good. They're very malnourished and not taken care of very good in these pet stores, and they're in very tiny enclosures for what they should be. And when you ask employees about how to take care of a reptile, they don't really know anything, which is not good for when you're trying to sell a reptile. And you also have reptiles they try to sell that should not be starter reptiles whatsoever and should not even be in pet stores. These are reptiles that should mainly stick to expos. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mash together all the footage I got of the expo up there. And like I said, it was so much fun. We had a great time. Came home with a lot of stuff to upgrade most of the reptiles. A lot of them needed upgrades. biggest thing is Autumn, my biggest ball python. She needs a bigger enclosure, and after looking at several options through the expos, the many ones that I've gone to, it just seems like it's going to be a better idea if I build my own, which I'll take you guys along that process with me and how I'm going to build it. I already kind of have an idea of how I'm going to build it, but we will see how it goes. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Some sad news on the channel. Gator, the male Snyder skink, unfortunately looks like something happened to his toe. Anyone that deals with Snyder skinks, I'm sure they know that they live a lot of their time underground, and what I'm taking a guess of what happened is he either scratched his toe on something and got infected, or he had a shed get stuck on his toe and didn't come off. And unfortunately it looks like he's going to lose that toe. I have an emergency appointment coming up tomorrow, which is Monday, to take him in to get that taken care of and see what we can do. I feel very sad and disappointed in myself as a reptile owner that I could let that happen, and it's definitely opened my eyes up to give them a lot more attention. And even if they're in there dug in their dirt, to take them out and check on them and make sure nothing's going wrong. I felt like I was doing the right thing and making sure that they have what they need and they're left alone like they like to be, but sometimes that's not always the case. But besides all of that, like I said, I will go ahead and get all that footage from the Puyallup Reptile Expo, put all together. Big shout out to that crew up there that holds those events, because it was awesome. It was a great event. Saw many vendors up there that I see all the time, and they are still doing what they do up there, and it's awesome. Besides that, I will see you guys hopefully next Sunday when I make another video. And if you like this content that I'm doing, I greatly appreciate the support, so feel free to give this a like, a share, and subscribe if you're new here. It definitely helps me take care of these reptiles and growing this channel. I have huge plans in the future, and so if you're new, please think about subscribing and following me in my journey. And I hope everyone has a great Sunday.
I already didn't have too many ball pythons. You guys are doing well. Matt?
Definitely think about how to do my nest.
You guys are doing well. Matt?
Definitely think about how to do my nest.
More difficult to take care of than like a bearded dragon.
Where are you based out of?
Lebanon, Oregon. They're also omnivores too, so.
Another $5 worth, or?
Well, we don't really have any room right now, but he needs other stuff. He's so. What is this?
4 o'clock, and those tickets are 10 tickets for $10.
Oh, look at the little baby sand boas. Those are cobras. False cobras, but.
She's Daddy.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
Got fire in it. Yeah.
That was impressive. Yeah.
That's why it's hiding.
Comes with cage.
You get a lemonade. Make sure you get a whole second one so you can do half and half with some water because